approachable and natural, critical and entertaining. The Innovation Talk. The digitalization of vehicles is the mobility topic of the future. With the Innovation Talk, Volkswagen creates a new and suitable framework to talk about this future.
The Volkswagen Innovation Talk.
Why do we do the Volkswagen Innovation Talk? We have a great story to tell with lots of details. We are in a transition from a car maker to an integrated provider of mobility services. The format is an interactive talk show that strikes a balance between public relations and TV, with in-depth, spontaneous and authentic conversations, but most of all with many important and critical questions. We definitely have to find a completely different way of communicating in order to convey the complexity that we manage on a daily basis. And a format like a talk show is good for that. Also, I believe it's more pleasant to follow someone who gets asked a question and has to respond to it spontaneously, as opposed to someone standing in front of the audience like a teacher. We recognize that there is an increasing amount of technology in vehicles that characterizes the car itself. And when we talk about products like cars in the form of product presentations, we don't go in depth to the degree that we should or want. Using video clips, the talk show approaches difficult subjects holistically, in the way a glossary would. It conveys novelties in an easy-to-understand format and offers a good platform for important messages. As I understand it, there's a new learning culture, a new software, of course. There's a new ID family. Did I forget anything, Mr. Zellmer? Well, it's mostly about what this software will mean for this company in the future, in terms of the business model 2.0 that I talked about, and in terms of the way our organization works, as well as the new sales and profit potential. Coming back to the topic of function and demand, the updates and upgrades we'll be offering our customers in the future, the mobility systems and the mobility offers. We're seeing numbers in the hundreds of millions in the market, and that's an interesting aspect for a company, of course. The audience is international, interested and digitally adept. PR managers, journalists and mobility fans. And first in a format like this, the investment community. Live on 4 channels, including Q&A. And later, the show is made available on demand. We decided to approach this in an open and honest way. Therefore, it's important to establish direct contact, use all available channels and options, and to allow critical questions and respond to them. Due to social shares, the Innovation Talk reaches 353 million unique users in the US alone. In Germany, agencies generate a gross reach of about 50 million users. The topics of the show also generate interest in Asia. In addition, the format uses press folders, videos and interviews, as well as an in-depth speech by the board member for development, Thomas Ulbrich. All in all, a completely new approach that underscores the transition of the Volkswagen brand. The Innovation Talk was not a one-time event. Instead, it marks the beginning of a way to continue exploring the potential of communicating these topics in an innovative way.
Volkswagen.